episode of Darkskies Podcast, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, early in the morning. But it's Friday, trying to get a jump. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot going on today. So today, we're talking the reality stuff in Marvel Cinematic Universe. And can we connect its powers and its effects to the strangest changes in our current reality, in our memories, and the mandela-effect? Oh man, we're touching all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's early, it's Friday, so we're getting a jump start. And thanks for joining us. Darkskies Podcast. Light them if you got them. We'll be back in a few seconds. Beautiful day. What a beautiful day. It's Friday. It's Los Angeles. We're live. Man, California, the sun is about to rise. But some of us have been up all night researching, getting ready for the coming day. And man, this day is here and I'm excited. Friday, so much energy. Got our cup of coffee. Wake and bake session, right? Wake and bake. For some of y'all who don't know, we're putting them in the air. Blaze one for the nation. It's Friday. We're feeling good. We got a lot going on. Got a strong topic. Man, we're talking the reality stone, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Man, Infinity Wars, Avengers, man, Age of Ultron, Thor, all these movies, man, seem to be connected by these Infinity Stones. And today we're focusing on the reality stone and its powers and its effects, and the Mandela effect, and the changes to our current reality that we live in. And can we find some correlations? Well, we'll see. But first, let's get the introductions out the way. I'm your host, Elsie Briggs. Thank you. Mickey Mouse in the building. Jim over here working with the sound level. Baker on the music. Ones and twos. Sounds. Music for the music lovers. But anyway, we're talking about Infinity Wars, Endgame, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and a great job they've done connecting all these wonderful movies and, this cash cow, if you would. Every time one of these movies drop, everybody got to go out and see. There's so many movies, theories, videos, fanfare. But, that aside, what's lost in all the translation is, it's incredible that all these stories being told in these multiple movies are all connected to each other. And, it all seems to be centered around these Infinity Stones. And that's what I've been focusing on lately. These Infinity Stones and their effects and their powers. And as I was watching these movies, I was blown away because I was like, man, these powers of these Infinity Stones could be used, like in our real life or this reality that we call real life. And it could create, some of these effects that we're so confused that we call the Mandela effect. And we've been so lost in translation, trying to translate what we see or don't see, or what we think we see, or what we remember, or what we thought we remembered. And that's about everything. I tell everybody when we talk about the Mandela effect, we just say that, it's so crazy. It's way beyond anything that, you can ever imagine. It's like trying to explain something that's unexplainable, but yet you're still trying to. Because when we talk to Mandela effect, we talk about something that affects all aspects of reality, existence, time, space, the human body, the written word in books, even past. Doesn't matter. Movies, man, TV shows, people spelling of their names, how they looked, whether they lived or died. I mean, so many different things. Every aspect of existence is affected. I mean, our location in space, all these things, the continents and the shape of the earth and the shape of the continents, everything seems to be affected by some type of event that, you know, I've been trying to find myself trying to explain and figure out for myself and to better articulate, these changes to the world. And, I tried to find a correlation that something that we can all relate to. And, considering that Avengers Infinity War was one of the biggest movies around the world in 2018, and especially considering that the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Studios, have seemed to put together a beautiful story connecting so many different movies, covering so many different characters. And, like I said, when I started to focus in on these Infinity Stones, as the movies do, I started to see that, wow, if somebody could ever get their hands on some of these Infinity Stones in real life, it wouldn't be too hard to create these Mandela effect like conditions that we're currently experiencing in today's reality. So, Eureka, it just took me off on a completely different mission as I went back and I studied all the movies, Avengers, Infinity Wars, of course, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Avengers, the first movie, even Captain America, all his movies, and Iron Man, Thor's, Ant-Man, Wasp, even Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a lot of movies, y'all. But doesn't matter. I mean, I wanted to get a better understanding of each story and how it connected to the overall story. And basically, that's what it is. It's an overall story, and you're just learning about a segment of the overall story from each individual perception. From the Guardian's perception. You get the galactic version of the MCU. They're out there in space and they're experiencing things that's out there in space, even though Peter Quill is from Earth. So it's pretty cool, so it connects you, because you have an Earthling out there experiencing life on a galactic level. But then, you have the Earthbound Avengers and you have the story of Captain America and Iron Man and the Hulk and Black Widow and Hawkeye and Nick Fury and, just so many stories being told all at the same time. And it's incredible the way they connect them all. And, this is just like all types of information, to entertain you. But I was looking at, each movie and they all seem to have, a goal of telling the story of how these Infinity Stones ended up in the same place at the same time in the movie Infinity War, and how, Thanos was able to use all the Infinity Stones inside the gauntlet, to erase half of, life in the universe. Pretty major event, in the cinematic universe. And I was like, this is incredible. The story, the ability to connect so many different characters and so many different perceptions and so many different levels of perception as far as like, from a galactic standard to, a human like standard, people on Earth and the things that they're dealing with. And, then you got the Thor, the godlike character, and what he's going through with Odin and his brother. And it's just, great. And I was just fascinated when I started the journey And I can see how people have been drawn into, these movies and, these characters. It's, to me, a historic accomplishment, if you ask me. If you really just sit down and watch them all and just understand that, hey, they all are heading to a certain point, a connection. And that's what I'm doing with, these Infinity Stones and understanding their effects and their powers in the cinematic universe, and then applying them to, like reality and what we're experiencing in our day-to-day lives. And, some of these changes that people who are experiencing the mandela-effect are saying that they're experiencing, especially when you come to the changes in reality. So we're going to take a quick break. I mean, we're learning as we go. I mean, it's fun, but it's not easy. So we're just taking it one step at a time. So light them if you got them. You listen to the Darkskies Podcast, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, from the Bay to LA, all the way down to San Diego, up to Sacramento, man, to Vallejo, Oakland, so telling y'all, man, big in California. We'll be right back.
Why can't everyone just smoke like me? Just give me a quiet place and let me roll my weed. Well, ain't nobody in my business, don't nobody gotta know. Let all your conscience go and blow it by the O. I'm here, but my mind's gone. And it's getting hard to see you cause my eyes low. Marijuana minutes, nigga time slow. On the Kush clock, it's always time to smoke. Say I look high, I say I'm high, bro. Still blazing, know I'm with me, just facing. I remember days when I could only smoke on occasions. I couldn't wait to go and cop from Ray and them. Rolling blunts of 50, stuck in my mom's basement. Had drove for sale, but niggas was smoking haze then. Blew a O a day then. Don't know, but somehow I made a way. And nigga, them bills need pay, but I'm fool. Believe that. Big ounces of kush, nigga. Yeah. And they go wherever we go. Yeah. Why can't everyone just smoke like me? Just get up out my face and let me roll my weed. Well, ain't nobody in my business, don't nobody gotta know. Let's all learn how to roll and blow it by the O. I'm here, but my mind's gone. 400 a zip, nigga, that's what I'm on. And I'm gon' re-up as soon as the fire's gone. Smoking OG Kush from another time zone. As the smoke begins to pile on, wetting rags and putting bags over the fire alarm. You niggas styrofoam, lightweights. I'm on my 13th OZ, quite baked. You probably go to sleep, your throat might ache. You off that good weed, you need a nice break. See, I roll J's up all day and you won't have to put an eighth in. They saying it's amazing how I'm. Let me hear it.
You're listening to Darkskies Podcast, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. And it's Friday, and we're enjoying ourselves, learning more about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and its Infinity Stones. The Reality Stone in particular, and its powers and its effects. And we're going to focus in right now on its powers and its effects in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Reality Stone, aka the Aether, was first introduced to us in Through the Dark World. And basically, you know, the reality stone has the ability to bend, affect reality to the, to its wielder. The dark elves is going to use it to, cover the universe with darkness. Or something like that. The dark elves is so weird, they story. I mean, that's, out of all the movies, Thor the Dark World was probably the most confusion to me. Because they talked about, the convergence and, how they was going to use the aether to affect all the realms. And I was like, there you go, many different realms. And wow, it's like they introduce stuff to you that they want y'all to know. And it's important to you to be introduced to it, to find it acceptable when it becomes reality. You know what I mean? It's almost like art imitating life, life imitating art. But then once you're introduced to it in your life, you're like, man, it's just like that Doctor Strange movie. Or it's just like Thor the Dark World. Man, the universes and the realms was converging. And people are like, man, that makes sense. Versus like if you never saw the movies and, somebody's trying to explain to you, the convergence of realms or the existence of multiple realities or the existence of multiple dimensions, it just becomes far out. Man, that's way out there. I gotta go to work, man. I'll see you later. Nobody really want to hear that. Nobody have time for that. But if you talking about that movie, oh man, I remember that movie, man. Yeah, I remember how, Thanos was stepping through the space, using the space stone to step through a space bridge or a dimensional gate, and it was allowing him to end up on Titan or end up on Earth. And I was like, yeah, that's incredible. It's relatable. Because we all saw it in the movie. So it was like, oh, it's possible in the movies for it to be multiple realms because, and Doctor Strange went and fought Dormammu in the Dark Realm, and, he had the Time Stone, and, and I like, there you go. It's all types of new concepts of times and dimensions and, dimensional beings and cosmic beings and, all of these ideas are being introduced to, the human mind, the public, the, the seekers. But in the form of entertainment, you learn while being entertained. And it's the best way to teach us, because, if you go my route and you start trying to tell the world, oh, there's multiple dimensions, or there's a mandela-effect, or there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on in the world. And, you're pointing it out here and there, and people are not understanding it, or it's not sinking in, and it's like people don't gravitate towards the subject. And you're like, wow. But that's because they don't relate to it, or it's not grabbing them enough out of their, daily life or their daily perception of life. It's hard to break the pattern, the programming, because, you have to get things done. You can't fall behind, especially not because you're looking at something that, could or could not exist or doesn't affect you in the immediate, second. Or you don't feel it's affecting you. Or however, because some people are just too busy in their life to stop and even think about, is reality shifted? Who cares if it's Starbucks or Starbucks coffee? Why they still selling coffee? And that's how people look at it. So it's hard to find a change. But we find changes, and we're forced to live with them. So, man, what do we get? We get the Mandela-effect. We get crazy movies that connect and correlate in strange ways to what you're experiencing in your everyday perceptions of life and reality. So we're going to take another break and we're going to talk about some of the changes and, man, the mandela effect and reality switches. And it's Friday. Light 'em if you got it. You're listening to Darkskies Podcast, live from Los Angeles, California. Hey.
Ain't gotta wait to make them moves, I be loaded. While you watchin' drinking 40s, I just told it. Still that same, in a foreign, but it's stolen. Ryan sporty, acting sporty, can't control it. I'm doing fraud, got that bag, yeah, I'm transporting. I got that bag on me, feel like I'm transporting. He dropped the mixtape, thought I would've reposted. I ain't posted mixtape, cause I don't shorty. I be booted till the morning, PM to the morning. My little Wody wanna bag him, he just wanna roll it. Hold up, don't you owe me? Yeah, you owe me, don't it? Like I'm an island of adventure, how I stay rolling. Tryna diss me, I need you 6 feet. She say she miss me, then she wanna kiss me. Damn, I'm so crispy, Zan got me dizzy. Trouble me, I ain't shy, I keep that glitzy. I was spin bent, yeah, Fritz me. What the lick read, baby, come and lick me. V12, I'm riding in a 6-speed. I be ballin' on you, not in this league. Ain't gotta wait to make them moves, I be loaded. While you watchin' drinking 40s, I just told it. Still that same, in a foreign, but it's stolen. Ryan sporty, acting sporty, can't control it. I'm doing fraud, got that bag, yeah, I'm transporting. I got that bag on me, feel like I'm transporting. He dropped the mixtape, thought I would've reposted. I ain't posted mixtape, cause I'm shorty. Yeah, that Glock got it standing like an outlet. How you out, chip? I ain't get you out yet. I'm so damn fly, I do not step. Yeah, I pop, and I pop checks. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just floating. My dog got gun license, but he let me hold it. All these phone it, I do not condone it. I be going ham, I do not belong it. It's a cool that moment, yeah, bought it cause I wanted it. I be on the corner, yeah, the law enforcement. Project baby got no stroller, but I keep pushing. Shawty love for me to choke her when I'm in that. Ain't gotta wait to make them moves, I be loaded. While you watchin' drinking 40s, I just told it. Still that same, in a foreign, but it's stolen. Ryan sporty, acting sporty, can't control it. I'm doing fraud, got that bag, yeah, I'm transporting. I got that bag on me, feel like I'm transporting. He dropped the mixtape, thought I would've reposted. I ain't posted mixtape, cause I'm shorty.
Yeah, you're listening to Darkskies Podcast, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. I want to give a shout out to all my friends on the East Coast, my friends in Virginia, Missouri, New York, tri-state area, right? Fans over in Philadelphia, down in Florida, up in Illinois, all the way down to Texas. Can't forget Georgia, Carolina, both Carolinas. And all my friends across the pond in the UK, Germany, Poland, France. Man, it's been beautiful. And the connections are well, thanks to iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spreaker.com. Man, and all my friends over in Canada, you know I never forget y'all. Except Toronto. Man, it's beautiful. You just start to learn how small the world is, you know, especially with this podcast. I mean, this podcast has reached people. People have been, you know, very friendly and very beautiful with their responses. And, you know, they stay in touch, you know, hook up on Facebook, Twitter, so many different things, Castbox, so many different platforms you can find us on. And that's what makes the world a beautiful place. We can connect with each other, exchange ideas. You know, you get to learn about the stuff that we research and experience throughout our life. Because, you know, we put it here on the podcast. And get me, the surveyor of the words. The speaker, the deliverer of the message. But what's the message? Well, today the message is reality shifting? And is it possible for a group of humans to perceive these switches and these changes in reality that we live day to day? Well, the Mandela effect is something that we use to describe the effect of people who have the ability to see these changes. The Ford logo, Captain Crunch cereal, the hell the Scarecrow doing with a gun. Is these changes in our reality? Look at the world map. Look at how things have changed on so many different levels that it's almost impossible to keep count. I mean, you can make a list. I mean, you can say how many books have changed, or how many movies have changed, or, pictures, or, how many things in the past have changed. All of these things that, are in our day-to-day reality. How many of them has changed? If you remember it this way and now it's that way, can you raise your hand? Have you ever wondered, like, man, I could have sworn, maybe it's me. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not you. Maybe you're right. Whatever it was that you was looking at that you could have sworn was different. Maybe just a moment ago, or a day ago, a week ago, a year ago, or just throughout your life. Or maybe you just grew up somewhere and now you just feel out of place. Well, all these things are effects that people experience every day. And, these Mandela effects are, quite incredible. Because you can eat a cup of noodles, or you can eat a cup of noodles. I mean, some things don't make sense, some things do. I mean, double stuff, Oreos, should it have 2 F's or should it have 1 F? I mean, so many different things. Oscar Mayer. We experience changes. Some people just say, it doesn't matter. It's a spelling change, or it's a promotional gimmick, or it's a knockoff brand, or, I've heard all kinds of excuses. Or you just misremember the spelling. But then you find residue, you find cartoons, where the world map match, what you remember the world map's supposed to be. Or you find an atlas with the actual world map that you remember your world looking like. Or you find, something that says, look, the sun was in a Sagittarius, arm of the universe, of the galaxy. Or, just little small, like, residue memory pieces that, confirm that, hey, something's wrong, because reality that I'm looking at, I'm saying, no, it doesn't match my memory. So, of course, you're trying to find, a reason for it. So, is it changes in reality? Can reality possibly switch and right up under your nose without you understanding or seeing it or even feeling it? Can you feel a reality switch? Especially when the switch is happening to your body, to your mind, to your soul, your brain. Man, it's crazy. So then you start to speak to people and try to get a better understanding of what they think of it. And most people make light of it or think nothing of it because, like I said, it doesn't affect them in a second. Or it doesn't hit close to home. Or it doesn't really matter. Who cares if I wake up in another dimension? Because that's how people look at it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how people look at it because, nobody really have an opinion unless they're really open to the perception or their minds are open or their third eye is seeing these changes on a regular basis, or maybe they just can't let it go. Or maybe every time you do try to let it go and say, okay, fine, I'm in a new reality, I have to adjust and live in it, then, you'll see your residue, map of the old earth, or you'll see something that reminds you of, Interview with a Vampire, or, Sex in the City, or, I don't know. It's always something that reminds you. You might see the JFK car with 4 people in it. And you're like, oh, God, I remember that. And then you see the one with 6 people in it, and it just kind of stands out and reminds you that, hey, I'm in a place that's not right. Or in my case, I'm from Los Angeles. I was born and raised here. When I see the mountains right up against the city, it's different. I remember the mountains being farther, remember having to travel a little bit farther to get to the mountains. And now, they're here. So, I don't know. Land shift, land change? All these things, this is reality and our perception of it. So, this is what I see, what you see, what people are reporting. Not just me, I report, these changes from community members and things that they see too. It's not just me. So it's kind of crazy. So, man, we're going to take another break. Light them if you get them. Not trying to get too deep. It's Friday, right? I'm trying to breathe, man. So light them if you got them, man. You listen to the Darkskies Podcast coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Let them breathe. Let them breathe. Man, breathe easy.
I just need a little piece. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. All I need a little bit. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. FaceTime with my left foot.
I walked outside to a beautiful face. Beach in the background, it's a beautiful day. She got a Pandora on a boosted stage. Sweats on real simple and she looking amazing. The view of the beach, the sun in the tree made her say, ooh baby, send for me. I like the FaceTime her when she wake up with no makeup. No shirt so she can see I got my weight up. Girls night out, they gon' get messed up. When they leave out the club, she gon' hit me up. There she go, and she all turned up. Talking nasty, blowing kisses, girl, you doing too much. I FaceTime her for the show, now I'm doing too much. Hold the camera just right so she can see me iced up. Me and my friend F10 getting our thug on. You going to work FaceTiming with your scrubs on.
FaceTime with my love free. All I need a little bit. Playtime under the sheets. I just need a little bit. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. All I need a little bit. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. FaceTime with my love.
I got a friend that I like to see nighttime, daytime. I like to look her in the eye when I say hi. Know she hit me up on the face, so I stay fly. Before I Instagram her, I'm a FaceTime. Walking through the mall, looking at her in the bar shots. Made me get some bar shots for my little friend. I'm tuned in, so I told her let me see something. Clowning, licking my tongue like I won't eat something. Sexy and understatement, you bad as could be. You take the stress off a G when you laughing with me. And when my Wi-Fi tripping, signals start dropping, I be doing what I gotta, trying to solve that problem. My partners call me FT for short. Seeing your face help me read your heart. I'm in New York getting money, been in meetings all day. But when I finish, I'm headed to the room. FaceTime, babe.
FaceTime with my love free. All I need a little bit. Playtime under the sheets. I just need a little bit. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. All I need a little bit. Show it to me, FaceTime, baby. FaceTime with my love free.
Yeah, when you FaceTime this early in the morning, you're trying to get an early morning shot. Man, you listen to the Darkskies Podcast coming to you early in the morning. And it's Friday, live from Los Angeles, California. We're just getting the day started. For some of y'all that got to get up early, hit the highways, go to work, because reality says I have bills. Bills today, due tomorrow, gotta be paid. Man. So, of course, you don't want to fall behind. You want to handle your business. And at the same time, how do you live life? How do you perceive life? How do you experience life? And at the same time, see so many different things. Like me, I live life. Of course, I work. I have bills. I have a family. I have 2 sons. I have people who count on me. I have a community. Every day, I have to spend, not just bettering myself, but putting my people, my friends, my family in a position to succeed, to survive, to thrive, to have a future. And I don't care what reality we're in. We have to always be focused on, surviving. And not just day to day, You want to survive. You know, you want to have a future. And you want your family and your friends to also have a future. Because I always used to tell people that, you know, it'd be a very lonely future if you only saved yourself. So, yeah, we all have a mission to, you know, to put ourselves in a position to, you know, to thrive and survive, no matter what reality we're in, and to stop and, you know, even see changes like a deer with flames, or, you know, the engines on the front of airline wings, you know, just the engines push forward, you know, it's different to me, you know, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh man, that's kind of strange. I just don't remember planes being built that way. You know, I don't remember seeing deers with fangs. But, yeah, these things, I guess, are a part of what we are experiencing now. And it's incredible, too, because, you know, we got, you know, space programs. You know, you got China with their new lander walking on the dark side of the moon. And I think it's amazing with human technology that, you know, they don't have a base on the other side of the moon, or that, you know, that we haven't revisited the moon, you know, as the human species are. It's just quite amazing. And that, you know, we have really invested so much money in robotic astronauts and, well, information gatherers, mechanical explorers, you know, of space. But it's all good, though. You know, I thought man would be further, but we would hope to learn from, you know, these rovers, and especially this Chinese rover on the dark side. Maybe he'll encounter the alien civilization that's supposed to be on the dark side of the moon. Who knows? I figure if they have, they probably would have said something, or would have by now. Or maybe they wouldn't. You know, maybe those things are kept secret. Who knows? It's all mysteries to me. But I do know that I enjoy learning as I go. Because life is an experience, a learning experience. You only get a chance to do this, I guess, once. I don't know. The multi-universe, multi-reality, mandela-effect, crazy movies that connect to crazy realities, reality switches, human perception, human growth. Man, it's a lot. But this is just what we are experiencing on a day-to-day life experience. So, you know, hey, it's a journey, folks. You listen to the Darkskies Podcast. Not to get too deep, but I guess it's early, though, so it's cool to be a little deep. We'll be right back. Light them if you got them. I guess that's what lighting them, if you got them this early, do. Yeah. Right? Make you deep.
26 on my third GQ cover. Your new shit sound like you do covers of all of my old shit. Oh shit, I'm devoted to making sure that shit goes unnoticed. Swear you niggas is hopeless. I should run a clinic for niggas that think they winning on some cold shit. 50 M's for a 3-month road trip. I see straight through them like fish tanks with no fish in them. Drizzy still got some 06 in them. IRS all in my books getting they matlock on. All this capital, it's like I left the caps lock on. It's like every time I plot a return, I seem to shift the game. See, I can still talk keys without pitching cane. Pay yourself and owe yourself. Before you come to my city, just know yourself, know where you at. I'm good in every town, I'ma be there doing shows where you at. The lights hitting, women screaming like Jodeci's back, nigga.
But that's where the feeling is. That's where all this shit comes from. I mean, like, the music that you and I used to listen to was just absolutely phenomenal, because we went through it all. We went through everything. I remember you loved Jodeci. I mean, like, studies. You even made me.
Your money is just a little Barney's co-op for you to be trying to show out.
I'm in your girl ear planting seeds like a grow out. We moved to operation in Cali soon as the snow drop. Oh stop, please stop arguing about who's the best MC. I think everyone would agree, they know that you're not. I know I'm a short shot, middle finger poking you in your sore spot. Bars sound like I'm under oath, nigga. I Comedy Central roast niggas and turn them to ghost niggas. Either I'm getting bigger or you're just getting smaller, or it's both, nigga. I'm just as unforgiving as most niggas. You bit the hand, now starve, it's not a joke, nigga. I hang you with it after I teach you the ropes, nigga. Oh well, bitches paint OVO on their toenails and show up at the show, the after party in the hotel. That 5-star in your city, they know where we at. I hit the lobby, women screaming like Jodeci's back, nigga.
Jodeci back. Bitches screaming like Jodeci back. I call the front desk for condoms, she saying they ain't got none. The way that I'm responding, she know that we black. Nigga, fuck you mean? Jodeci back. Fucking hoes like Jodeci back. I paint pictures and flip words. A nigga with a thought, deaf poetry back. Cold, rooftop, hoes turned up. Looking for your bitch, bet she won't turn up. Wonder where she is, fuck could she be? She's a hoe, she's a slut, she's a freak. Heard a couple niggas hating, but them fuck niggas weak. Count $100,000 like it sucks to be me. Ain't that what you wanted? Stuntin' on you niggas. Came in this game, never frontin' on you niggas. Gave your heart and soul, stories of my pain. Felt naked cause I laid it all, my glory and my shame. Caught fire just to have niggas ignore me in my flame. About to burn down the house, they tryna pull me in the rain. No! Fuck your list, you lame niggas and doubters. I'm undoubtedly the hottest, and that's just me being modest. Go check the numbers, dummy, that's just me getting started. I'm artistic, you niggas is artistic, retarded, started. Hold your applause. Who gives a poker face when you joker show me your cards? David and Goliath taking on the giants. No need for pause when I tell you my ball's bigger than yours, Cole. No false guys. Young Mike playing against the Monstars. Tapping in the 94 nines or that 96 J or that chronic shit Drake, which was really just Slim Shady. I'm silly, my pen crazy. Today I'm out in Philly. My fans waiting for 12 hours just to get their dollar sign. Thoughts stream like I'm Spotifying. Trench coat flow, bottom line. To these too cool for school niggas, I'm Columbine. Flow dumber than your projections. This makes twice now, I double what you expected yet. Your colors keep perplexing me. Maybe it's too complex for me, but is this about skills or is this about sales? Cause either fucking way, man, all them niggas is less than me. New legends know that we rap. Bitches screaming like Jodeci back.
Man, it's beautiful when we do the morning shows. The sun is rising. I feel like we did our duty. Yeah, we brought y'all into the morning, man. The sun is risen. You can feel the warmth as the good air rise above the buildings. Man, it's beautiful. This is why we live in California. Man. As all the employees pour in to Torrance area. SpaceX. They get ready to work hard today. And we get ready to work hard for another busy weekend of Darkskies Podcasting. Hey, we're strong. Downloads are up. Plays are up. Attracting new listeners from all around the world. Great feedback. And so many people are telling us to keep moving on. Move forward. Keep up the great work. Don't stop. Well, we plan to take all that advice. Thanks for everybody who be joining us and who be downloading the show, who be sharing and retweeting, liking and following, subscribing on YouTube. Man, we're doing well. And we are poised to have a huge season 4 and a great 2019. Man, that's my prediction. As we quickly approach 7,000 plays. You know, been around for a little while, but we just thank everybody for every single play that we get, because we know you take time out of your day, out of your schedule, out of your day-to-day life to just give a listen to what we got to say or what we got going on or what we covering on a particular day. And we just want to say thank you to everybody who does that, and hope that you continue and spread the word. Don't keep us a secret. But until next time, it's Friday. We got the whole crew that we're working hard on trying to maybe get a show in later. It's looking good. We're doing a lot of writing and we got a lot of stuff to cover on. So just keep your ear to the street because we're always working. We never stop, man. Why? You told us not to stop, so we're listening. So, as usual, I'm your host, LC Grace, and Michael Notes. Yes, still on the go. Jam sit right here before me. Still awake. Thanks, Becky, on the ones and twos. Hey, Jennifer will be here later. We might be putting together another show later. Look, this is how it flies, y'all. It's live. And, this is life coming to you live as we plan to deliver. I don't know, man. This is what happens when you don't get sleep and you stay up all night and you research and you write and you prepare. So, yeah, we prepared and we did a morning show, one of the few that we do. But we're going to do some more though. It's just my team is trying to get me used to doing shows in all types of time frames and trying to see what it's like to, get me up in the morning. Have me do the late night show. We do an afternoon show sometimes. So, I'm showing y'all that I'm versatile. So, we'll be talking to you later. It's Friday. Like I said, live from Los Angeles, California. Darkskies Podcast. And we out. Thanks for joining us.